Okay. So, I don't know where I'm going to go with this. But this kind of like reflection, I guess, more or less. Just had my 39th birthday. Just a lot of things I've been a flood of thoughts and remembrances has come back to me lately. And so I was thinking about how crappy some of my teachers were. Like in seventh grade, we were to do a poem, right? And we picked the poem, and then we had to recite it, and then we had to give our interpretation. And I forget the poem that I picked, other than it was complicated, it was dark. But the teacher, who shall remain nameless, but those who, if anybody watches this, that were in grade school with me, you're going to know who the teacher was. She said, "No way. It would take me like 3 times or 4 times to read this, and there's no way you'll ever understand this." And I was like, "Well, thanks a lot." And I was thinking to myself, as a seventh grader, like, aren't teachers supposed to be encouraging? And that was like help motivate you to want to do better and to challenge yourself. That's what my view of a teacher is. That definitely didn't happen in that instant. But then again, the teachers I had in seventh grade and second grade, for the most part, were horrible human beings. And I guess I can say that now. Clearly, and without reservation, I can say that. Some people may disagree, but I can fucking say it. The other piece of shit teacher I had in seventh grade, there was a slam book, and if you know what a slam book is, it's a little book that people write horrible bullshit about other human beings because they're too afraid and too gutless to say it to their face. People had this book going around, and I know there was shit about me in there. What did they do? We all got yelled at. One more sign that this teacher that we had didn't know shit. He was a horrible human being. But looking back, I was picked on a lot. Nothing ever got done about it. I was bullied. Nothing ever got done about it, and I'm still here. I'm 39 years old, and I'm still here. May not be really well functional. May not have a lot of goddamn fucking friends, but I didn't off myself. Eighth grade, I was told I was too fucking stupid to go to high school. Yeah, I hold grudges, if you haven't figured it out yet. I'm still pissed off about being thrown out of the car at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning in New Jersey with my two sisters and my dad. Back in 1983, which I've talked about. It's like, I didn't really have too many friends growing up. Did have one really special guy who was really. I talked about him, and I talked about him after I heard that he passed away. Just a remarkable human being, as far as I'm concerned. It was like the big brother that I had never had. Someone who would watch out for me and make sure that no one fucked with me. I told you the story about in high school when he was a year ahead of me. He was like, "Hey man, anybody picking on you?" And that's ironically that's when someone came up, "Hey man, my friend wants to fight you." So Shane grabbed him and went, "Who wants to fight him?" My friend. It's like you tell your friend he wants to fight him, he has to fight me first. Go figure. A little later on, the same guy comes up to me, "Hey man, but my friend didn't want to fight you anymore." No, I figured so. I figured that. Yeah, but teachers, principals, are supposed to be motivational. They're supposed to help people. Not too much of that going on from where I'm from. Which brings me back to the same thing with coaches. I've had some pretty shitty little league coaches. My best year at Little League was probably, not probably, was 1988. My first year in Joe Torre Little League with Mr. Luciano. Was probably the best Little League coach I've ever fucking had. You know, he yelled at us. Just literally, I don't know why everybody's yelling, but still he motivated us. He encouraged us. He helped us. More than some of those fucking teachers did. That was a pretty good team. Yeah, but after that, I had some like really shitty coaches. And the problem was, you know, you have a kid on when the coach's son's on a team, his son who sucks can't do anything wrong, and the rest of us are all garbage. Well, fuck you, asshole. That's what I say. Fuck you, asshole. And then the other things that like have come to really piss me off and bother me, it's I don't understand another thing about human nature. It's how you can use other people, take advantage of their generosity. How selfish, how evolved do you have to be that that's what you're gonna fucking do? Just take advantage of other people. You owe people money, pay them fucking back. I mean, it's like ridiculous. I'm chasing down people through fucking Facebook to get money back from people. And other people have no intention of paying me back. Yeah, that's a shot at people. They may get mad, but prove me wrong. I mean, yeah, missed opportunities, and if I go back and change things, yeah, I think most of us, there are things that some of us would go back and change it. A lot of it, like, you just learn from it. It's the best thing you can do. Just learn from your mistakes, learn from the missed opportunities that you had, and develop and be a better person. And try not to hold grudges, though that's all I seem to do, is hold grudges. But, I mean, really, outside of that, I don't know what else. You know, just try to be a good person, would be my advice to people. And, you know, people are going to be good, they're going to be bad. You know, fuck them, I don't care. Do what you want. The other thing that you know that I learned is that you can't judge a book by its cover. You have to get to know people before you can judge them. Just because someone might have different beliefs than you doesn't mean they're a bad person. Just because someone might not believe in God doesn't mean they're a bad person. Doesn't mean they need God in their life. If they're a good person. I live by one mantra, you know, just leave people alone, man. It's not your business to hurt people. It's not. It's not your business to hurt people at all. You should try to be a decent person. If you think you might have hurt somebody, apologize to that person, man. Because otherwise, it's fucking bullshit. What good are you? Just because you have it going rough doesn't give you the right to give somebody else a hard time. Yeah, but I mean, that's what it is.